Hello, my darlings. My name is Victoria, and this is Veritas Tarot. Pisces, I'm going to do your reading for you this afternoon. I'm using the Everyday Witch Oracle, followed by the Everyday Witch Tarot. And if Spirit guides me to do so, I will pull another card from another deck for you. For those this reading resonates with, it is simply your soul, you remembering what you already know. There is nothing new that you're going to learn. You're just remembering, my darling, what you already know. For those this reading doesn't resonate with, it simply means it wasn't a reading for you at this time. There'll always be a reading out there for you at exactly the right time, as guided by Spirit. If it does resonate with you, I would be so grateful if you would like, comment, share, subscribe. It's just a beautiful exchange of energy. And if you would like a personal reading with me, my darling, all the details are in the description box below. So let's move ahead with the reading. And let's see for Pisces Spirit, for those that most need to hear the message. Thank you. These are very cute little oracle cards, and I think they're quite new, but they're very lovely cards. Thank you, Spirit. Come out. So we have transformation and change. It's a beautiful card for you, followed by too many cards, but meditation for clarity I did see. Thank you, Spirit. One card at a time, please. Thank you. We've got go with the flow, one of my favorite expressions. And connect with Gaia. And on the bottom of the deck, you've got inspiration and courage. Let me talk about inspiration and courage for you first. Inspiration and courage can come from the mind. It can come from you feeling that you need to sort of almost think yourself into that place of being. But inspiration and courage comes from the heart space. It comes from the soul space. It comes from feeling it. You see, our soul is the essence of who we are, and the essence of who we are is the universe. It's God. Sorry, it's one of my little doggies sniffing around. It's the universe. It's God. It's whatever you wish to call it. That is the essence of who we are. And this inspiration and courage is a sign for you at the moment that you are getting little nudges to sort of keep stepping out of your comfort zone. I feel that you have done a great deal because you've got this beautiful transformation and change, going with the flow and connecting with Gaia. So you are already feeling that you're on a very, very special journey for yourself. And inspiration is when you're inspired by somebody that you're listening to, or you know, that person could be in that moment for you, the universe's messenger, God's messenger. So do observe that. Do listen to understand if something is connecting with you, if something is resonating with you, because in that resonation, you are remembering. You are remembering what you have always known. And it is a beautiful sign for you that it is the truth. And that is something for you to focus on as well, and to believe and trust in. Inspiration also comes from within, from yourself, and to be inspired by a thought that you've had. That is original thought. That is source essence. That is the essence of the universe. So do trust and believe those inspired thoughts that you have, and have the courage, my darling, have the courage to take the baby steps along the way as part of the journey with that inspired thought. We are created to create. And our creative ability is something that we have taught ourselves over time to almost disbelief, because what we have done is layered conditions of belief within ourselves. This is the ego, the pain body side of us, that we can't do it. We're not able to do it. It couldn't possibly be true. But your creative expression, darling, is source energy. It is the essence of who you are. And so therefore, each and every time you do something that is creative, something that inspires you, fills you with passion, desire, that is your soul representing itself, saying, hello, here I am. Hello, here I am. Represent, stepping forward as part of this soul, your soul's physical experience here. Then you've got transformation and change. And you see the card here, and she's walking there. Now, this shows the bravery that you have done so far till this present moment in your transformation, in the change that you have gone through within yourself. She's walking on those ramparts there with no fear, and she's looking up and forward. And this is another key message for Spirit for you. Move forward, look up and forward. And this is what you've been doing. It is that release of whatever has happened in the past. It is the release of the weight of whatever's happened in the past. It is moving forward with the understanding that the past needed to happen in order for you to be present. It is moving forward with the understanding that you are grateful for everything happened in the past, because if you didn't have that, you wouldn't have the lessons or the rememberings that you're having today. I'm so sorry about my little dog. She does make the funniest of noises. And with the butterflies here, this shows that you've come through what has been a very uncomfortable change for you, but a necessary change in order for you to shift into this vibration you're in now, in order for you to do the release of the negative lower energies. And the release of that energy has transformed that energy into something that's liberated, something that is creative, something that is inspiring you. So keep moving forward, my darling, transformation and change. Then we have go with the flow. So sometimes in our impatience of feeling excited and ready, which is FEAR, for others could be fear, but feeling excited and ready, we become impatient. We want things to happen now. And Spirit is saying, go with the flow. Try not to control anything and if you are looking to try and control something, literally drop the oars, because if you're speeding along, you can't see what's on either side of you. You can't see, you don't notice, you don't observe the opportunities that are being presented for you when you go with the natural flow of things. She's got her hands in the water there. You are very in touch with how you're feeling about things now. You're very in touch with guidance that you're receiving. Just keep believing it. Going with the flow, letting go, letting God, letting go, letting the universe. When you let go and you put everything into God's hands, then you see God's hand in everything. There's another expression for letting go, which many of you have heard from me, but it's that wonderful Chinese expression, the Wu way. So rather than doing it our way, which sometimes is a bit of a bull in a china shop, and trying to force something to happen that may not be for us, go with the Wu way. Act in accordance with the way that things exist. Jiggle along. You don't force a lock, you jiggle it. So just jiggle along. Take those baby steps where you have that inspired ideas to do so, or there is inspiration coming to you that you know is a message for you. Take those baby steps with courage, just like a baby takes steps with courage, even though they know they might fall down, and they will fall down as they're learning to take those steps, they still keep doing it. So if something hasn't worked, don't fear the failure, embrace the failure as an opportunity to learn and grow from it, just like a baby does, and have fun with it. The baby has a determination and a courage in trying to walk. So this is going with the flow. And then you've got connect with Gaia. So in all of this that you're doing, you have done it before. You've done it many, many, many lifetimes before. In connecting with Gaia, in connecting with the essence of who you are grounding yourself. So in each and many times as you feel inspired to do so, do that thing that you do that you have created. You have done this. You have caused and created this transformation within you because of your will to do so. I will do this. I will do that. Not I should, but I will. So in connecting with Gaia, you are open. You are open and ready to receive all that is meant for you. And in doing so, you are grounding yourself in such an extraordinary way, listen to beautiful podcasts that resonate with you, read things that resonate, sit within that space, that stillness of yourself. You don't need to learn to do that. It's within you. You're just remembering it. Sit and observe, sit and detach and observe everything. You can be in this world, of this world, in the most loving, beautiful presence, but you can remain detached from it. It is an awareness. It is an observation. That detachment, that awareness, that is the soul of you. That is the essence of you, watching and observing all of the time. And it allows you to step out of the unaware state, the ego state, where we have a tendency to react to things. So connection with Gaia there. So Pisces, my darling, I'm now going to pull for you my Everyday Witch Tarot for each of these cards. Thank you, Spirit. And looking at that connect with Gaia card, there has, you know, those storms that came into your life, those things that can, you know, be uncomfortable, and you know, storms can be a little bit scary at times. Whatever that has happened, it has passed. It has moved away. Do you see she's in the sunlight there where the storms are in the background? So Spirit is saying, and in this card as well, it is a beautiful, beautiful, still summer's day. It is light, it is bright, it is a wonderful, healing, transformational time for you. Whatever has happened, it is past now. It is in the past, and you have taken what your soul has asked you to take from it in order to remember, to learn, to grow. And this is wonderful. So let's look at transformation and change for you. Thank you. That flew out. Of course, the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she's a wand about, the Queen is the Queen. This is the Queen of energy. This is the Queen of that beautiful, inspired choices, inspired ideas. This is the Queen who is sitting within that space, feeling excited and ready, feeling that connection to source energy, and putting all of her attention and focus and her intent, because it is your will, is your intent. And when it is your intent and your will, it is God's will, it is the universe's will. Focusing your intent and energy on where it is that you are looking to go, where it is that what you're looking to manifest into your life. And because you are in this being energy, you are attracting more and more blessings towards you, and you are so protected. You see here with the dragon behind, there is an elemental energy that is there. This is why the Connect with Gaia card was there. And if there is any energy that you are still retaining, that you feel there may be some residue energy there, do sit in a space of connectivity with the earth and release that energy. Just visualize it as a darker energy releasing, and the light and the healing energy coming up through the earth, while the lighter energy comes through your crown chakra. So protected, my darling. There is a little hummingbird in there. So this is that sort of little, again, not rushing on this journey, taking the time to pause, just to be, to receive, because it is not so much we've been taught that we have to always be doing in order to achieve, but actually it's in the releasing and the allowing. We are energy. So we are always in a vibrational relationship to everything else. So when the vibration is right, then we attract what we are vibrating out. I hope that makes sense for you. So let's have a look at going with the flow. Thank you, my darlings, for Pisces. One just come out. Going with the flow and the Page of Wands side by side. A little path here, which is wonderful. With this going with the flow, I just want you to have a little look there. So the pages are about transitional time, and we've already had this card about transformation and change. And this is a sort of early stage of this journey for you, okay? This is the page, but it is very important. It is a soul-driven thing. This is a sacral chakra thing. And your intuition there, represented by the cat, knows where you are going. And you are slightly nervous at this point about what may come in, because you can't see around the corner. But Spirit is asking you to trust. This is a meandering path. It is a path full of surprises around the corner, and you are being asked to trust. As this page of wands, this is about, again, you with wands. It's the attention and focus that you're giving, both in protecting your energy space, and also, because this is a journey for you and you alone, and also the intent and focus of where you're putting your energy in moving forward. So where attention goes, energy flows. You are there's a little lizard there. So I've just got something there on my face. There's a little lizard there on your path. And this is a reminder for you about the signs, about things you may see on your path, things you may see on your journey. Nature is one of God's messengers. So do take note of things that come across your path. Look them up, look up the spiritual meaning for them. So that is page of wands. And let's move forward with connecting with Gaia. Thank you. 9 of wands. So look at the difference between these two cards. This tree like this, and connecting here like that. So what Spirit is saying for you here, there is strength and courage sometimes in silence. There is strength and courage in feeling that you don't have to explain yourself or defend yourself. If you have a knowing about where you are right now on your journey, and what it is that and how you feel about things, and what it is that you truly believe in, then that is enough. Because sometimes, with the best intentions, others who may not understand the point at which you are at in your life, because they may not be in that energy space, but they're still around you. They may be, and this is not with any blame said this, they may be viewing you through eyes that are joyless about their life. And I don't want you to feel that you have to explain yourself. And sometimes silence is the best answer, because when we step, it's about stepping back into that awareness and observance about what is happening and reading somebody's energy. And again, they may love you dearly. They may be your greatest friend. But if they're not in the same space as you, just like an acorn or an oak tree, each is equally beautiful. There's nothing that you can say or do that's going to reach them. So just accept that they are, and respect they are where they are on their path, and you are where you are on your path, and let it go, let it go. Because sometimes when we try and force a change on somebody, we could be interfering in their own universal path, their own karmic path. And it is just about acting in accordance with the way things are, stepping back. You don't need to defend your intention. You don't need to defend your knowing, but please do protect your energy space. So if there are those around you that you are feeling brought down by, do learn to say no. Say no sometimes. One of the most important things you can do for yourself is to protect, guard, and cherish your energy space. So learn to say no, and don't ever feel that you need to give explanations, because again, I say, if they are not in the energetic space or that point in time in their present moment that they can understand your message, they're not going to be able to receive it. However, it's not to say that a seed of what you sow in their minds won't grow in divine timing. It will do, but that is only consideration for you. Don't make it your intent and responsibility to try and affect change in others. So, and lastly, I feel that's what I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull for you one of my lovely new, what's it called? It's the little Spirit of the Animals Oracle for you. Thank you, Spirit, for Pisces. Well, that wanted to come out. The Lion. You have a higher calling here. You have a higher calling here. And there may be somebody else in your life at this time as well that is there as a male or female, but there is a soulmate. There is somebody who's been sent to also help you and protect you at this time while you're going through this change. Lions represent courage as well. And so this is a reminder for you that you do have all the courage that you need. You just need to tap into that place in you that you can feel, that source energy that you can feel, and that trust your creative expression, trust your inspiration at this time. The lions are and it's also about the strength of the connection that you do have with the divine. Lions are also, the cards know that I also, when I see a lion, have the imagery of the male lion in particular, which is kind of the divine masculine in us, but also the lion that has a tendency sometimes to also the side of us that has a tendency sometimes to leap forward and want to defend and want to protect and want to say no, 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 no kind of energy. But it is a reminder about almost picking those moments when you are to do that. Think about a male lion and its pride. It doesn't really get involved, does it? It sort of sits and lounges in the sun and flicks its tail, and will go off and hunt and do what it does. But it just sits and observes. And if it gets things get a little bit too close to it, it will kind of give a little swipe of the paw to say no. So kind of see yourself as that when you are in a space of whether you are going to defend or you're going to attack. Attacking is coming from the ego space. Remember, attacking is coming from the unaware state of us, and the soul is the aware state. So, and the ego and the awareness, the unawareness and the awareness can't coexist. So when you step into that place of reacting, you are stepping away from that higher vibration within yourself. So just remember that. But it says here a higher calling. So there is something that's calling you, and this is why this transformation and change has happened for you. This higher calling, as I said, up and forward. So it says here, you have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past. This is this letting go, going with the flow, and reclaim your majesty. So in something in your past, things in your past, you forgot who you were. And in your wishing to please others and be something other than you are not, you lost, well, I don't want to say you lost yourself, you just forgot who you were. And now it's about reclaiming your majesty. So it's about reclaiming your power, feeling empowered, learning who you are right now. And one of the great understandings you are having is, I am all that is, having a physical experience. You are the universe experiencing yourself. You are tuned in, you are tapped on, and you are connected to source energy. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and for your tribe. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. That message to you is, they may be by your side now, or it may be people, Spirit is saying here, those that are by your side, they're not up front, they're not behind, they're by your side. They're energetically in balance with you. So those that you know are in your life, those are the ones that you find contentment with. Those are the ones you find success with. Those are the ones where your joint energies are incredibly empowering in creating and causing beautiful things, manifestations for you, success, surprises and delights along your journey and theirs, because they're by your side. They are there energetically. And it may be they're not yet there in your life, but they're coming in. They are coming in divine timing for you. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. So you are making authentic choices for yourself. Noble, authentic choices for yourself. Those choices that feel right. We make choices all the time, every day. Make choices consciously with that awareness. And it says, and for your tribe. And that can be your soul family, your soul tribe. And it is, I feel, something you're going to be doing with somebody else or in a relationship with somebody else. So my darling, and at the bottom of the deck, I see the sun card back on the other deck. So this is wonderful. This is sunflowers that grow tall, gracefully, independently, but together, of the same earth as well. So this is soul family for you. My darlings, I hope that has helped those that this reading has resonated with. I look forward to doing another reading for you in the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, have a beautiful rest of the Sunday. Take care and lots of love to you. Bye-bye.